Oh, I see. That's good.
This is a traffic security.
Oh, okay.
Nah, kita. Agak kan?
Baik,
Foto आउँछ नि. आउनु यता. आउनु प्लिज. কোন দিকে দেখবো এদিকে না ওই যেদিকে খুশি দেখেন
চলেন। আপনি কি বাংলা জানেন? না
Come now.
No, our ambassador, Ambassador Salahuddin Mansouri, he is being posted to UN headquarters permanent representative. Okay. So at present, the posting of new ambassador is on process. So in between time, I'm just acting as charge of affairs. Mechi Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Chetri, and other members of Mechi Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and President of Nepal Bangladesh Chamber of Traders, Mr. Pannalal Jain, and other members of Nepal Bangladesh Chamber of Traders, respected reporters, and ladies and gentlemen. Namaste and good evening. At first, I would like to express my, sorrow that we made a bit delay, and you needed to wait for a long time as we were engaged with some other program in Biratnagar. And as the construction work is also going on throughout the road, that's why we could not, calculate the time that this much time we will need. Earlier we used to come very fast, but this time it took, I think, more around 2 hours. So I am very much sorry about that. And I would start my talk by thanking you all for gathering here, and giving us the chance to interact with you. Okay. And I will also thank you because you have raised many points regarding especially business relationship between Bangladesh and Nepal. One thing I would like to mention that our previous ambassador, Mr. Salahuddin Noman Chaudhry, he is being posted to another country, and a new ambassador will be coming, and his or her appointment is in the process. So just between this time, maybe for 1 or 2 months, I am just holding the office. But again, I am staying in Nepal for already around 2 years, and I look after this trade. So the problem or the hopes regarding trade between Bangladesh and Nepal, that I have got some bit of experience. So now I will try to give some bit of my experience about the problems you have already raised. I will start with I'm not sure you are aware or not. Start with I should say good news, that last year in the month of March, Bangladesh and Nepal held the Commerce Secretary level meeting in the month of March, and it was arranged after 2020 and it could not be arranged due to COVID between this time. So last year the Commerce Secretary level meeting were arranged, and the problems you have already mentioned, most of the problems were raised by both the countries. And I have seen that you have got a very, what should I say, burning question that regarding, tariff adjustment between Bangladesh and Nepal. But I should say, just to inform you, initially there was a process of signing of a preferential trade agreement between Bangladesh and Nepal, and at first around 150 or more products were mentioned in the list. But later on, when both sides have problem, like you have also problem that this product should not be in that list, this should not be there. So when it was after 2016, the treaty was not, agreement was not being signed, then the product list was made only 20. Okay, so 20 product list has been already exchanged between both the countries. Okay, so now I should say I should inform you that at present the product list is with Nepal government. Your Ministry of Commerce, and they are in the phase of finalization of that product list. So it depends solely on Nepal Ministry of Commerce that what all are the products they will take care, and they will make in the list. So if you send, we are just waiting for those product lists, and whenever you finalize and send the product list, the PTA can be signed. This is one thing. So I think as you are speaking about heavy duty, this problem can be minimized by signing of this PTA, which can be now processed by Nepal Ministry of Commerce. And another thing, as Bangladesh and Nepal, both the countries are member of SAARC. So we have already signed the SAFTA, South Asian Free Trade Agreement. So within that framework, there are many products. Those are already have got special treatment regarding this tariff system. So those are already there. But if you want to include new product in that list, I think you can include those in the PTA. Okay. And I should say, before coming here, just last week, there is, I should turn it as another good news. That is, we have received the bilateral investment agreement between Bangladesh and Nepal. Nepal has made a draft, and that is being sent to Bangladesh, and we are being asked to give our views on that bilateral investment agreement. So it's in our hand now. So we are working on that, and we will send if we have got any sort of observation on that agreement, and I hope that this agreement will be signed soon. And for PTA, we are working, waiting for Nepal government. And I should say one thing in this regard, that Bangladesh has signed, a treaty of WTO, World Trade Organization. So in that treaty, it is written that if we give any specific, benefit to one specific country, automatically that benefit will be applicable for other member states. So but if we have the preferential trade agreement, then that thing will not be imposed. So I think finalizing this PTA as soon as possible will solve much of the problem, and the trade between Bangladesh and Nepal that will increase. And you might have heard that I mean the Bangladesh and Nepal, we have signed a 40 megawatt power deal. So the people of Bangladesh, we are these, though the amount is very small now, but it is a start, and we hope that these power trade or a power trade agreement, and we can get more power from Nepal in the future. And for that reason, there should be communication or agreement between Bangladesh, Nepal, and India, and that should be a tripatriate movement to increase this regional power trade. Okay, I want to share another information with you that in Bangladesh, there is a provision of having joint chambers. So in Bangladesh, last year there is a chamber. I mean that the name is Bangladesh Nepal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, that is being given government approval. So in that chamber, businessmen from Bangladesh and Nepal, both are already there, around 8 from Nepal and 9 from Bangladesh. So they have got their office in Kathmandu also. So for anything related with joint chamber, you can also communicate with them. Last year, Bangladesh government had one agreement with Bhutan that we have given one special economic zone to Bhutan government, and they are investing in that special economic zone, and the product of that special economic zone, those can be used for for the Bhutanese people. So Nepal also can look for this sort of that special economic zone is in Nilphamari. You might have visited. So we have got special economic zones around 100. So I think Nepal also can utilize that system, and I hope that this will also ease the problem regarding use of Mongla port, the thing you have already mentioned. I think that will be also regularized. Yeah. And for other things, the problem you told about use of Mongla ports, there are some problem regarding, we have already signed the BIBM motor vehicle agreement, but due to some nations last minute withdrawal from the agreement, that thing is now stalled. If motor vehicles can ply with that agreement, then I think the use of Mongla port, that will be easier. And regarding the Banglabandha ICP, the problem you have told, if you send us some mail, as that is looked after by some other government, we will forward this problem to the concerned authority. Okay. And regarding trade exchange between Bangladesh and Nepal, usually in Kathmandu, whenever there are various expos are arranged, and Bangladesh is regularly joining those expos. And recently, Nepal is also going to join the Dhaka International Trade Fair, which will be happening in the month of January. So that is the biggest expo or trade fair happening in Bangladesh. So Nepal can take that opportunity, and Bangladesh is also taking the opportunity to join various expos in maybe in the Brikuti Mondop. We are from the embassy side, we are regularly informing our trade bodies that they are coming and they are joining the expos. And regarding the consulate office, for this thing, I will definitely inform concerned authorities that as Nepal has got a bit of a difficult terrain. It is difficult for people to move from this place going to Kathmandu. So if it is possible, making one consulate office in Viratnagar or this area.
This area.
Okay.
Even I left one thing, sorry,
Yeah.
between your speech. Yeah. If our nearest airports from the borders of either Viratnagar or Bhadrapur to the nearest borders of Bangladesh, if you could have a direct flight and if we could have an international facility out there, I think that may improve our tourism sector too.
Right.
Only 5 minutes from Saidpur to Bhadrapur.
Okay, regarding this thing, this is a burning, burning question in Bangladesh also. So from embassy side, we have already worked on it and tried to find out what could be the solution. The problem here is that Nepal has got only one air corridor. Planes from outside, they can enter only through
One side.
Simara.
Yeah.
Okay, so if a flight starts from Soyodpur, it will need to go to Simara and then again coming back to Viratnagar. So I think if Nepal can negotiate and make another air corridor. Earlier I heard that it was there, but after some few years back it is stopped.
Reasons.
Right. So if Nepal can work on that, there will be a air corridor at around Viratnagar. Then Bangladeshi aircraft can very well come. And at present, Bangladesh, few private airlines from Bangladesh, they are planning to come to start flight from Dhaka to Pokhara. Direct flight they are planning. So if the air corridor is there from Soyodpur, very well flight here can come to Bhadrapur also. And Bangladeshi peoples are also very much eager to come like that, and they are very much eager to come by road to Nepal also. But as some other country is not providing us, the Bangladeshis with transit visa, so it is at present stopped. So if the BIBM VA, motor vehicle agreement is signed and it starts operating, that time I think this tourism problem or this transportation of goods from Nepal to Mongla port, those will be reduced. And these things are also discussed in the Commerce Secretary level meeting, but let's see, this is an agenda of both the nation, both the nations. And Madam, regarding your key goals, as I have already told, I am just holding the office for 2 months, but again, I look after trade in the embassy. So I have got some personal goals also. So we are definitely working on these issues, working on this preferential trade agreement. And at present, I myself working on this bilateral investment agreement. If investment agreement is signed, that time Bangladeshi businessmen can easily come to Nepal and they can invest the foreign direct investment, and Nepalese businessmen can also invest in Bangladesh. So the framework is almost made, and I hope that maybe within this year, if both the countries are agreed on the terms and conditions, this bilateral investment agreement will be also signed. And for PTA, we are looking looking towards the Nepal government till now. So these two are mainly my personal goal till now, signing of this PTA and BI. And again, last but not the least, as you all know that the Bangladeshi tourists, for them, Nepal is usually the first destination if they travel via air. almost 40 to 45,000 tourists are coming to Nepal every year, and we are also very happy that at present also around 3,000 Nepali students are studying in Bangladeshi medical colleges and other educational institutions. So we have got our ambassadors throughout the Nepal who have already studied in our educational institutions. So we are always looking after people to people contact. So by the tourists from Bangladesh and students from Nepal, I think the people to people contact is very praiseworthy till now, and we hope that this will increase in future. And as you all know, there is an interim government currently in Bangladesh. So we are working on reforms in many sectors. All the sectors, there are boards made. We are making out reform. At present, the Investment Development Authority chairman is newly appointed. He is a very young person with a lot of experience outside. So we are definitely working on these sectors. Thank you very much, and thank you.